What is going on, everybody? My name is clutchsometimes, here bringing you week 3 of the BBL. This week we're going against Mastodon and his Mastodon Gastrodon. Mastodon is an Aussie. He's a pretty cool dude. We had some issues scheduling, so we actually won't be playing Mastodon. We'll be playing the Flying Bird, another Aussie. So, his team Big Uber is RCS normal, so we're going up against that this week. It's kind of this RCS normal with more of a regen style core. Torrentee, Slubro, Moongus, Marowak, just like really good bulkier stuff, and then like a Mega Diancie. So we have to wear down this kind of a fatter team. One of the bigger things I noticed on this team though, kind of his lack of true speed tiers. I think that my Aegis-Slash outspeeds like over half of his team. So or speed ties or either speed ties or kind of like will outspeed over half of his team. So that's really useful information to have. So other things to note, he only has a couple dark resists, so we can maybe do some stuff with my RC's dark this week. Maybe don't finally get a kill. The Tornado's T is going to be kind of annoying. It's a good pivot. It can deal with some of my mods. Also, if you did notice on our team, we did finally get our transactions in place. So Zatu and Sonotic are now part of the team, and we do have one transaction left. I'm not sure we'll use it, so this might be the final team. So that's kind of cool. But I think the biggest part of this matchup is going to be us trying to find a way to deal with the ekiller RCS normal. And I think it might go special. Just hop right on into the team then. First mon on the team is going to be an RCS Dark with a sub Calm Mind Judgment set. Hopefully allowing us to deal with stuff like his Mega Diancie. After we get a couple boosts, I'm going to be wanting that with Judgment. Honestly, after I get rid of the Willy and then or I get and position myself to get a couple boosts with the Judgment, then with the Calm Mind, I really can 1v1 just because RCS Dark is just so bulky. It's really an incredible mon, honestly, and I'm gonna find a way. I swear I'll find a way to get use out of it. Sorry, it's early for me. Honestly, I do think that honestly, once we chip down stuff like the Willy, the Mega Diancie, we will end up with looking really good with the RCS normal. So also, if you notice, this is the same team we brought week 1. So I think this kind of how the team's going to be, though. It's going to be more conducive to a lot of the same mons and like some of the similar role compression we'll have on these mons. So I'm not normally one for this, but I think this is the first time I've actually done this in like almost 2 years of the league. So it's crazy. Next Pokemon on the team though, we're going to be bringing a sub-toxic Aegis-Slash. Hi George, how you doing? This is my dog. You can't see him, but he's here. It's storming outside, so he just wanted to come make sure I was okay. We are bringing a sub-toxic Aegis-Slash. Outside of the RCS normal, Ghost is incredibly spammable against this team. Willy weak to rocks. And I did want a way to try and 1v1 potentially the stuff like his Willy, like his RCS normal. So we're bringing sub-toxic. Helps wear down his incredibly fat team. Max HP, max speed. I outspeed this entire team almost. Outside of 1, 2, 3, 4 mons. I outspeed 7 of his 11 mons with my max speed Aegis-Slash. So that's kind of nice. Sub-toxic King Shield. Kind of can act as one of our RCS normal. If it's like Life Orb, I can chip it down between Toxic and King Shield and like sub up around it. So it's gonna be Aegis-Slash this week. Next Pokemon on the team is going to be a Bulk Up 3 attacks Zeraora. Bulk Up, Fire Punch, Plasma Fist, Close Combat isn't quite perfect coverage from the team. However, it is close to it. Would need the Marowak chip down if it's Lightning Rod, so I need to knock it off. That'd be kind of how it needed to be. Or if it's perfect coverage if Marowak is the Rockhead variant. So that's gonna be how that is. Not really have enough speed for the Tornado's T. Hopefully this thing can clean up late. If we can keep ourselves out of range of extreme speed from Arceus, that'd be really nice. So that would be the most appreciated of us. So gonna be kind of a cleaner in this game. So next Pokemon on the team is going to be a sub Belly Drum Komodo. With the Salac Berry, we do have the even HP stat. I did make sure of that like 3 times before we played. So hopefully, the idea with this is that we can take on something like the Arceus. We can eventually position ourselves to not die to like E-Speed and just be able to get Drain Punch with recovery back on something like the Arceus normal. So, so sub, hopefully, the goal is hopefully that he would end up bringing a Moongus in this matchup, which could make sense to an extent if he wants one. That's one of his ways of doing it with my Mega Slowbro. So, I can see the Amoonguss coming, so if I get the Amoonguss, I get the Bulletproof, I wall the Amoonguss, I sub up on it, I Belly Drum, and I try to win from there. That's going to be kind of my main win condition in this game, is going to be my Belly Drum Komodo. So, yeah, with the Salac Berry. So, when we get the Salac Berry boost, we have to be the entire team with this investment, because I don't really need that much speed. So, moving on, it's going to be Donphan. Hey look, it's a Donphan. Figgy Berry with Sturdy allows us to try and get a little extra life out of this Donphan. Roar, Earthquake, Head Smash, Stealth Rock. I have a decent amount of attack investment to Oko the Tornadus if it's max HP. I have defense investment. I believe that was for Arceus normal, I think +2 extreme speed. I want to say that's what it was. I have just a little bit of speed trying to creep his Volibee. So yeah, that's going to be the Donphan this week. It's Rocks, a couple attacks, Roar. His team's really ground weak, so outside the Tornadus, so I can just, it's really spammable, which is nice. So, last one on the team is going to be a really mixed defense Mega Slowbro. Mainly defensive, helps take on the Arceus normal with foul play. So, pretty standard Mega Slowbro. If you'll notice, I forgot Regenerator this week because I'm dumb. So, that'll kind of come into play in the battle. So, that's gonna do it for the team. And we'll catch you guys in the battle. So now it is time for the battle. As you can see, we are playing Bird this week. Bird filling in for Mastodon. Mastodon was at Worlds. So that was kind of a struggle for us to schedule a little bit because I was kind of busy during the week when he was like, not busy. And the Australian time zone already had a lot to do with it as well. So yeah, that was a bit tough. And then on his way back from Worlds, he ran into some issues. So we didn't end up playing Mastodon, which is really unfortunate. I was kind of looking forward to that. However, we are going to be playing Bird. So Bird is a really, really solid player from what I know. So yeah, so looking at the team he brought both of his Dark Resist. He did bring the Arceus normal and the Tornadus T. He brought the Marowak, which that was fine bringing against me. Could help break down some of my offense really well. Ghost is really spammable against this team I brought, except for the Arceus Dark. So, and he did bring the Torterra, and I got to the lead matchup, and I started looking at Torterra. I'm like, wait, why is this thing so uncomfortable to lead with? And I'm going to end up leading off with my Donphan here. I think it's just my best lead. I want to get my rocks up straight away for stuff like his Torn, like his Marowak. I just want to chip this team down because I know his DNC is also there. So that's going to be kind of the game. So the game plan here is going to hopefully try and get myself in a position with my my Komodo that I can potentially try and win with it. Sub up on like his Marowak, maybe his Volibee, barring set. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of the big ones. Maybe if I can force out the Arceus normal, but that's probably not likely. If it's like Life or V-Speed, I'm pretty sure 2 KOs. So you just have to fear the Drain Punch. So I can try. That could be kind of the point there. Stuff that could be really good. I just need to chip. If I can chip down the Torterra, then my Arceus, my Zeraora looks really, really strong. So hopefully my sub-toxic Aegislash can potentially do that for me as well. So we're just gonna get started in the game. I'm gonna lead off with my Donphan. He's gonna lead off with his Torterra, and he's gonna go. I want to go for Rocks here. He's gonna go for the Toxic. He's gonna miss turn 1, which is really, really rough for him. That sucks. Honestly, that really, really sucks. My apologies if you can hear the rain. It's a bit stormy this morning. So he's gonna miss the Toxic turn 1, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I'm just gonna get up my Rocks. At this point, I believe I just go for the Roar. I don't really have ways of pivoting in on Torterra, which is really kind of weird to think, but Torterra is actually kind of a minor problem for the team I brought. Kind of underestimated it in prep here, so should be able to deal with it with myself. Like something like my Arceus Dark. He goes out to his Tornadus. This one, I know. Even if he's max HP, I can always take this thing out with my head smash. So that's exactly what I'm gonna go for. He's gonna U-turn. And he goes out into his Volibee, and Volibee's gonna just drop my Donphan. That was more than likely a Spidef Volibee from the fact that he died to my head smash. So one of his Darkers is now out of the way turn 3. So my Arceus Dark is looking really, really nice if I could play those cards right. And he goes out to his DNC here, and I have to find a way to pivot into this. So I'm just gonna go hard into my Aegis Slash, trying to hope that he goes for the Moonblast here. I really, really would like to have gone my Slowbro and then pivoted into my AG potentially, and then back to Slowbro. Like I could have gotten in my bro a little more safely. But then at this point I kind of made the more aggressive play and end up with my Arceus, my Aegis Slash. So kind of sucks. I am just gonna go for the King Shield here, scouting his switch. As he goes out into his Torterra, which is fine with me. I'm just gonna go for the sub here. Trying to figure out what he wants to do. Maybe he goes for Toxic or something like that. He does, and he's gonna show off the Tectonic Rage from his Torterra. So I'm like, okay, this is just even more of a problem now. I'm just gonna go for the King Shield. He does show Rocks, Toxic, and he's gonna end up showing Synthesis here. So this is technically wall by my Xatu. So that's a little annoying. I didn't bring that. So, but at this point I'm kind of in panic mode because it's Torterra and I'm losing to Torterra. So that's kind of bad. So hopefully, so the game here is I wanted to scout the damage with my Judgment because I didn't know how bulky this Torterra was. I go for Judgment, it does about 45%. So I'm like, okay, I need to Calm Mind up, and I'm like, and he goes for Toxic. So I'm like, oh man, I could have gone for sub there. Could have gotten a Calm Mind, getting him in such a better position, and now I'm in such a weird position. Because my Arceus Dark, which was one of my best win cons in this game, is now Toxic by Torterra. So that's pretty rough. I don't know for another Judgment here, and he is going to show the Synthesis. So I have to recover. I need to get, and he's going to go back to full. I'm just going to get a Calm Mind here. Hoping that I can potentially try to 1v1 this. So I'm going to go for Judgment here, do about 70, and he's going to Synthesis up again. Just kind of try and stall out my Arceus Dark here, and my Arceus Dark has lost 1v1 to a Torterra. So that's bad. And now this Torterra is quite healthy. And I'm now gonna finally got to my Komao. I'm gonna sub up here. I'm gonna hope he goes for Toxic here because I didn't feel like he would go for Earthquake. After my Arceus Dark, and like I thought he would go for. I was kind of trying to call it Toxic, hoping I can position my Komao to win. And he's gonna go straight for the Earthquake. He knows. I feel a little bit. The Drain Punch can do it a good chunk here, and he's gonna go for Earthquake again. That's gonna knock me out of range of potential Belly Drum. So that's a little annoying. So, but I do get Drain Punch recovery off. So, and now he gets to go hard out into his Mega Diancie, which is really rough for me. So, but so at this point now, I'm kind of putting my eggs in the Zeraora basket. I think Zeraora can look really, really good if I position it well, and I try and keep Arceus normal at bay and get my Slowbro to kind of, my Mega Slowbro kind of up. So Mega Diancie's gonna come in. I'm gonna go AG. He's gonna go for the Moonblast, just about 25%, and I'm just gonna go for the King Shield here, kind of like, he kind of scout his double a little bit, and because I don't know what that Arceus DNC really do to me. And I go for the Toxic on the Arceus normal and on the miss, so kind of rough because he goes for Shadow Force. Not like oh my god, I missed Toxic. Like no, that's a miss because he went into the Shadow Realm. So, and at this point I do have my Donphan around still, and I don't know the Arceus normal set, so I could potentially try and eat this Shadow Force because I haven't been taking any other chip. I still like my own damage, so goes for Shadow Force. It's gonna do 40%. I need my Berry back up. And I'm just gonna go for Roar. He's out to his Torn, so I'm just gonna get this thing out and potentially see what he get himself into, which can be his Marowak, which is honestly like way much nicer for me, honestly. And I'm gonna see how fast his Marowak is. He's gonna try to be faster than my Donphan, and he's gonna take me out with the Third Blitz. So that's the thing. And at this point, I'm just gonna pull the switch into my Aegis Slash. He has his best answer to my AG is gonna be his Arceus normal. So I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. If he wants to go RCS normal, that's fine. I do still have my Mega Slowbro to help check, so I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball. I am faster, and I am gonna knock out this Marowak. Good strong 75%. So at this point now, my Zero Aura is 100% my win con. The second I can get enough damage off on that RCS normal, my Zero Aura is phenomenal. So especially if I get a bulk up off, it's like something like a Tornadus. So I'm gonna go for the King Shield here, scout it out a little bit. He's gonna go for the Compromise. Oh well, this is a sack. This Aegis becomes a sack. Sack it to the Earth Power, and I'm gonna bring up my Zero Aura. And at this point, I have my Z Fight. I don't know how bulky this Diancie is. And I am gonna be kind of forced to go for my Z Fighting here because I don't technically really know if Plasma can kill. So I go for I pop my Z move here. Zero picking up another kill. And this is gonna bring out another RC normal. At this point, I can't kill this with close combat, which I think is ridiculous. This is a super effective stab hit from Adam and Zero Aura, and I can't kill an RC at 70%. So I'm gonna be forced to go out into my Komodo, just as a sack essentially, and he doubles onto his Torrent, which is a really nice play, honestly. So I'm just gonna go hard for the Dragon Claw here. I'm expecting to die essentially, and I wanted to get damage off on Torrent in the case of me missing. So I go for a Dragon Claw, and he's gonna land a Hurricane, which is nice for him. So at this point, I know I can get at my Zero Aura, and I can force another kill with the Plasma Fists. So his Plasma Fist, I believe, can take. I can't quite KO, but so he can take down to 13. I'm gonna go hard out to my Mega Slowbro, and he goes for the double out into his Torn, which is honestly a really nice play. So he makes the play out into his Torn, really nice play, catching my bro. So I'm just gonna stay in, go for the Psychic as I force the KO. He goes for the Taunt, so I get my Mega off, go for Psychic. It's actually the first time he Mega all season, by the way. So and he goes for the Toxic. He's gonna dodge, but that doesn't matter. This one doesn't matter, which is nice. Because RCS normal is going to come in, going to die to Stealth Rock. So Donphin is going to get us 2 kills, by the way. 2 kills for Donphin this week. And we are going to win the game. So, great game to Bird. That was a really fun game. Things we could have done better. Definitely could have been a little more conservative. I definitely could have played my RCS better. 3 weeks in, and last season's MVP is 0 kills. I'm sorry, CJ. I'm not doing your child justice this season so far, but Zero Aura has been really strong for us. AG did a little bit for us this week. I think we handled most of his team pretty well. Torterra was a threat though. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy game. I really quite enjoyed it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us this week. And I will catch you all next week for week 4. Peace.